Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer, and today I've got an exciting video to share with you guys. I'm actually doing a collab with my friend Tara from Tara's Fragrance World here on YouTube, and we're going to be doing a video of our top 5 vendors and our top scents from each of our favorite vendors. You guys have no idea how extremely hard this was for me, not only to narrow down vendors to top 5, but to choose my favorite scents. So we're going to be going over the vendors, why they're our favorite, what our favorite scent category is from these vendors, or categories in some cases, the prices of their wax, and then our favorite scents from each one. So grab a cup of coffee, grab a water, grab a drink and a snack. This is probably going to be a long video. And let me just caveat by saying these are just my opinions. I'm not trying to say that any vendors are better than other vendors. You know, fragrance is subjective. It's personal preference. You know, it's based on several things: the size of your house, warmers, types of wax. I mean, there are so many different factors that play in. So please don't be offended if I didn't pick your shop or didn't pick your favorite shop. These are just my favorite vendors right now. Okay, so let's begin. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I've got tons of wax all over my desk, so I'm just kind of going to start from left to right. Okay, so first I'm going to go over Sassy Girl Aroma. So why are they my favorite vendor, or one of my favorite vendors? Their wax is amazing. I've never really had any duds from Sassy Girl. I feel like her blends are phenomenal. She has frequent pre-orders, and she takes customer requests. I feel like, you know, she's got, you know what to expect from Sassy Girl. She's going to put out a list. She's going to run the pre-order Friday to Sunday. She's going to put shipping at the top of her banner, what she's shipping, when it's going to ship. Like, it's very much open communication. You know what to expect, when it's going to come. And in my case, everything performs super well from Sassy Girl. I just love her wax. Like, she's probably been my tried and true, like, since I started my vendor wax journey. I just love pretty much everything. I feel like she does blends so well. She does bakery well. Obviously, that's what I love to get from her, bakery. I also love her beach nights blends. I mean, her Christmas, her fall. I feel like she just does it all, y'all, and it's so, so good. So I really don't have a favorite scent category. I feel like all of them are my favorites because honestly, it's just all so amazing. I've never really smelled anything that I didn't like that's like in my wheelhouse of scents. So anyway, I'm just going off on a tangent here. I'm going to try to be short and sweet, but y'all know I love to chat, especially about all of this. So, okay, for pricing from Sassy Girl, I have my notes here. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone so I can see. Okay. Sassy Girl Aroma Brittles. That's what I typically buy most often. These are $1.70 an ounce. So one of these is $11.55. It's 6.8 ounces. That comes out to about $1.70 an ounce. Bags of blocks are these. Bags of little cubes in here. These are 7.4 ounces. They are $12.95. So that comes out to $1.75 an ounce. So $1.70 to $1.75 an ounce. She also does loaves. She also does mini muffins and sometimes like samplers and things like that. But for me, I typically go for the brittles and the bags of blocks for convenience sake. Her wax is a little harder and her loaves have chunks in them. They're very beautiful, but I really hate chopping them, honestly. So I'm just sticking to these for today. Now, the fun part, my favorite scents. I really tried to narrow down these scents, but I just couldn't. Like, y'all know how much I love Sassy Girl, and I just wanted to name them all. They all deserve their moment, you guys. So here we go. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each one because if you watch my channel, you hear me rave about these scents over and over. But I tried to pick not just bakery, not just, you know, one scent category. So it's really hard though because Sassy Girl has a ton of bakery favorites of mine. So let's just get started. We'll do brittles first. First, y'all know Bob Jones, right? If you watch me, you know I'm obsessed. Brown sugar, zucchini bread, and Old Town Bake Shop. This is just a beautiful bakery. It's phenomenal and I love it. Next, I have butter your buns. Salted butter, slight hint of cinnamon, quickly melting into a fresh from the oven, steaming buttery biscuit. This is kind of like just honey buttered rolls, and it smells so, so good. I love this scent, and I tried to pick like new ones that I haven't melted, so they would be pretty for the camera, but you guys, this is like, I'm dwindling down my stash. So this one's not very pretty, but still smells delicious. All right, next, Green Machine. If you know me, you know I love me some pistachio. I've never met a pistachio I didn't like. Green Machine is phenomenal. It's pistachio, sugar cookies, zucchini bread, and marshmallow. And you guys, if you like pistachio, do yourself a favor and try this one, Green Machine. Like, it's one of those ones that like I talked about so much when I first started my channel. I haven't really talked about it in a long time, but it is a favorite, ride or die, tried and true, just staple from Sassy Girl if you like pistachio. I'm not going to smell all of these, but I just had to smell this one because so good on cold, powerhouse on warm, amazing. Okay, next I have Surfside, Sweet Lavender, Beach Night, and Sugar Cookies. Sassy Girl Aroma, if you've heard anything about her beach nights, it's everyone's favorite because it's that good. And so I love lavender, I love beach nights, I love sugar cookies. This blend is so good. There's a few other beach nights blends in here, I believe, as well. I'm just doing the brittles first. And then the last brittle I have here is Black Hood. This is not typically one of the scents that's in my wheelhouse, but it's so good. This is a woodsy and sweet smoky vanilla scent. It is just, it's so unique. I think that's why I like it so much. And it's just opposite of bakery. It's like a dark, earthy, smoky vanilla. It's sweet and spicy, smoky, and I almost get a little bit of pepper. I don't know. This is just, you have to smell it. It's so good. Black Hood, amazing. Okay, this is going to be a long video, I can already tell, because I just can't shut up about these scents. All right, next I chose Sleep Tight, Lavender Chamomile and Vanilla Bean Noel. This is one of my favorite lavenders for bedtime, for my room, my kids' room. It's just really relaxing and calm. Love it so much. Oath. Oh, Oath is so good. It's a beach nights blend. So this is toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores, roasted pine cones, smoked vanilla, sugar cookie, and marshmallow. And when I say this is good, y'all, I was kind of like, I remember when everybody was talking about it and I was just like, oh, that's a lot going on with beach nights. Are we even going to be able to smell everything? The answer, my friends, is yes. It is phenomenal. So if you like beach nights, please try Oath. It's so good. Next, I chose Baby Bop, Strawberry, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Zucchini Bread. It sounds like such a basic scent, but it is just phenomenal. I feel like just because her zucchini bread is one of my favorites, any zucchini bread blend, I'm going to love it. And this one, so good. Okay, I chose Green Machine twice apparently. I did it in Bag of Blacks and Brittle. Next is I'll Get By With Bread. I talk about this all the time. Cornbread, birthday cake, zucchini bread, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. It's just a beautiful bready bakery. Such a strong thrower. It's just one of those scents that when you melt it, it kind of makes you hungry because it smells so good. And even if you smell it on cold, it's like it smells good enough to eat. And then lastly, pistachio zucchini waffle cone. This was like, before I had even smelled Green Machine, I think this is the first pistachio blend I ever got from Sassy Girl, so it's just holds a special place in my heart. Pistachio, marshmallow, zucchini, and vanilla waffle cone. Very similar to Green Machine. I feel like pistachio zucchini waffle cone is heavier on the zucchini bread. And then Green Machine is kind of heavier on the marshmallow and pistachio. I don't know. They both smell really good. And they're, you know, just a little different, but both worth mentioning. All right. That's Sassy Girl Aroma. Hopefully that didn't take too long. I also wanted to mention Beach Sand Bingo, which I think is beach nights and sugar cookies. It's amazing, but I don't have any right now. I think I have a brittle coming, so I couldn't show it to you, but I'll put the notes on the screen here. And I just wanted to mention it because it is a favorite. It's so good. And if you like beach nights, you should definitely try it. I could go on and on for days about Sassy Girl Aroma and more favorite scents. I really didn't mention any fall blends other than I guess Black Hood could be a fall blend, but I also love Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire, but I also don't have any of that. So it's like, see, I could just go on and on and on, but I got to stop somewhere. So that is all for Sassy Girl Aroma. Okay, next we're going to do Teddy Bees. So let me read my notes here. Teddy Bees is $1.60 to $1.80 per ounce, depending on if she has to use the more expensive oil. If she doesn't, it's about $1.60 an ounce, but if she uses her more expensive oils, it's $1.80 an ounce. So loaves are $19.20 to $21.60 for 12 ounces. Tubs, $12.80 to $14.40 for 8 ounces. Soufflés, $6.40 to $7.20 for 4 ounces. So I normally just do tubs. It's like my favorite size. I'll do soufflés if I'm not really sure if I'm going to like a scent, but if I know I'm going to love it, I'll get tubs. I do have a few loaves, but I don't know why I just like the tubs better. I think they're just easier to store because you can just stack them. I don't know. If I really, really love a scent, then I'll get it in a loaf. But anywho, all right. I've got a ton from Teddy Bees also. It's just so hard to narrow these down, you guys. All right. So Teddy Bees, I really like all of her blends. I feel like Tiffany from Teddy Bees can blend anything and I'll like it. Literally anything. Like scents that I don't even like, notes that I don't even like, perfume scents, things that usually make me have a headache. I don't know how she does it, but she's a blending genius. I love Teddy Bees Palo Santo. I love her bakery. I really, really love like her Beach Nights Palo Santo, and I really love her like earthy woody blends. So let's get started because we've got a lot to go through. Okay, and I'll just say I like Teddy Bees Bakery, but it's not my favorite. Oh, I don't know. It's not my favorite scent category, I don't think. I feel like bakery maybe blends, but just straight bakery, I feel like hers is light and it takes a really long time to cure. So that's the only drawback, but I feel like her other like earthy, woody blends just are my favorite. All right, I think I'm gonna start with Beach Nights blends. She calls it Beach Treats. So if I say Beach Nights, Beach Treats, I'm gonna use them synonymously. First, I'm going to start with Escobar. This is Palo Santo and Beach Treats, and this is just phenomenal. Her Palo Santo is beautiful. I feel like it's more of like the woody Palo Santo, less like cologne-y, perfumey. And the way she blends it, it's just kind of like mild. I don't know. Not mild in the fact that you can't smell it. You can definitely smell it, but it just makes everything smell better. I don't know. If you guys have smelled her Palo Santo, you know, Teddy Bees, I'm sure you do. If you watch my channel, you know what I'm talking about. It's so good. Next up is Late Night Bake. Sweet lavender, sugar cookies, pink sugar with a background of Palo Santo. This is so good. Just have to smell it. This is one of my favorites. Lavender Bakery with Palo. I don't know. I feel like her Palo Santo, it just adds so much without seeming like it adds a lot. Does that make sense? It makes everything better. It's so pretty. And then I also chose Surfside Sweet Shop, Birthday Cake, Marshmallow Cream, Butter Cookies, Cake Batter, and Beach Treats. This is so good. It smells like a creamy Beach Nights. And then when you melt it, it's so strong, so beautiful, rich and creamy Beach Nights. So good. Okay. These two don't really have a category, I guess tea scents. So the first one is London Fog, Earl Grey Tea, Lavender Milk with a hint of Boardwalk Marshmallow. This scent is so good. I love Earl Grey Tea. And Tiffany's is so pretty. Lavender, Boardwalk Marshmallow. It's a gorgeous blend if you like tea. And then the next one, I love this one so much. St. Valentine. Pink sugar, Earl Grey tea, balsam fir, and sweet vanilla cream. Kind of similar, but it has the balsam in it, so it just gives it like a wintry vibe. Oh, it smells so good. This is like what I want my house to smell like all the time. It smells amazing. Okay, I have two bakeries here. I know I'm talking fast, but I'm trying to get through this because you guys don't want to be here for like 3 hours. Okay, For the bakery, I chose Strawberry Pound Cake Her House blend. Now, the Bath & Body Works dupe smells great, but when you smell them together, I actually did that on my last Teddy Bees pre-order from the June pre-order. I love the Bath & Body Works dupe, but smelling them together, I feel like the house blend is just like next level. The notes are a blend of white and yellow cake, strawberry buttercream, strawberries, and marshmallow whip. Y'all, this blend, oh my gosh, it is just phenomenal. It's unlike any other strawberry pound cake. It's so good. Yes, delicious. And then my last bakery choice, Witches Be Crazy for zucchini bread. Birthday cake, pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, a pinch of cinnamon spice vanilla, and zucchini bread. I love Witches Be Crazy on its own, and I honestly love all the blends that she does, but I feel like this one is my favorite because it's zucchini bread. I mean, yes. It's so good. It's pecan waffles heavy, but other bakery elements, and then you really get the zucchini bread as well. It's so good. And then I have 4 more tubs, you guys, and these are kind of like the earthy blends. So, first up is Pacific Northwest Winter, fresh snow, pine sap, fresh mistletoe, vanilla balsam, the slight hint of cranberries, and burning fireplace off in the distance. Burning fireplaces off in the distance. That didn't make sense. Okay. This smells like crisp winter, like Christmas time. This is what I want my house to smell like at Christmas time. It's like that. Her vanilla balsam is just amazing. I love it in anything she does. Next up is the North, vanilla balsam type, Palo Santo, marshmallow fireside type, and a hint of smoldering firewood. You guys, this scent is everything. This blend is super, super good if you like smoky, earthy blends. It's hard to choose a favorite out of these 4. Okay, God's Woods is next. Palo Santo, birchwood, pine, and vanilla balsam. Do you see a trend with the vanilla balsam? I love it. So good. And you're like, I bet you're thinking like these smell so similar. And while they are similar, they're different enough. Oh, this is so good. And then lastly, the Three-Eyed Raven, Palo Santo, sweet lavender, vanilla birch, marshmallow fireside, and cold air. The lavender is the shining star in this blend. Her lavender, her Palo Santo is great, but her lavender, next level. I've never smelled another lavender like it. So good. And that's Teddy Bees. Okay, third one. So the next vendor, I kind of cheated and I did 2 because they're technically different vendors, but it's Rose Girls and Scoopable Wax Melts. So it's Jenny from Rose Girls, Kathy from Scoopable is Jenny from Rose Girls' mom. So I did them together because even though they're separate, they do the same blends, or they can do the same blends. So I just lumped them together and their prices are about the same. So Rose Girls is $1.50 an ounce. She has 6-ounce mini melters for $9. And then Kathy over at Scoopable, her 6-ounce Scoopables look like this. Are also 6 ounces, but they're $8.50. So still about $1.50, a little less than that an ounce. Okay, so let's do the Scoopable first since I only have 1. So Sea Salt Lavender Breeze is my favorite thing ever. It's summer days spent by the sea with a soft lavender breeze. This blend is everything I didn't know I needed. It smells like heaven. I mean, lavender and sea salt is a top tier combination. Like, never in a million years would I have thought that I would like this, but it's so good. All right. Sorry if you can hear the thunder. It's like a crazy storm outside. But, you know, I feel like if I film at night, it's going to storm. It's just how it is. But in the weather's defense, it's stormed like every night for the past like 2 weeks. So it's been crazy weather up in here. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. So I have 1 more from Scoopable. It's 3 cake. She did a 3 cake sampler. It's yellow cake, birthday cake, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. 3 cakes is just a phenomenal blend on its own, but she mixed it with carbs, which is Dunk My Donut, sugar cookie, and fresh baked bread. And this combo, I melted it the other day. Phenomenal. So good. That's all I got to say. It's bakery heaven. It's beautiful. Love it. All right. From Rose Girls. Kloopa Claus is coming to town. This scent is to die for. Royal sugar cookies, Gilligan's Brew baked zucchini bread. Y'all know I love zucchini bread and sugar cookie royale. Gilligan's Brew is like a creamy coconut. But this blend together is, oh my gosh, it's probably my favorite Mario blend. Oh, that's tough, but it's so good, y'all. Okay. This one I'm like almost out of, but I wanted to mention it. Cool Beans, peppermint, lavender, and vanilla bean Noel. Jenny's peppermint's next level. So good, and I love it, especially mixed with the lavender. Beautiful, beautiful blend. I melt this all the time in my kids' room. So good. Another lavender blend I like is Nilla Lavender Noel. I don't know the exact notes in that. I'll put it on the screen, but it's another really pretty lavender. It's kind of similar to Cool Beans, but doesn't have the peppermint, I don't think. So good, though. Christmas Eve in Cookie Land, eggnog, royal sugar cookie, monster cookie, marshmallow smoothie, and donut holes. It's very festive. It's so good. If you're scared because of the eggnog, don't be. Because this blend is just super good bakery. It's phenomenal. I have 2 pistachios, pistachio donuts, pistachio and donut holes. So good. It's pistachio powerhouse, just like super strong. You do get the donut holes, but you guys know pistachio tends to like overtake blends. You smell both, but pistachio is where it's at. And the next one is Blockbuster and Chill, pistachio, cherry cupcakes, and almond cookies. Love this one so much. Sorry if you can hear the storm. It's really getting going out there. I love this. It smells similar to pistachio donuts. Similar but different. Love Blockbuster and Chill. All right, next I chose Jumping on Apple Fritter Clouds. So Jumping on Clouds is one of those like carbs. She just blends with a lot of different stuff. And so she blended Jumping on Clouds with apple fritter. Jenny's apple fritter is my favorite. I love it. It's one of those scent oils that like is top tier. It's phenomenal. I don't know the notes of Jumping on Clouds, but I'll put the notes of this whole entire blend down here on the screen. But this just smells like cinnamon and apple. It's so good. If you've never tried Rose Girls apple fritter or Scoopable, please do yourself a favor if you like apple, cinnamon apple scents. Please go try it. It's so good. Okay, this is my favorite lavender scent ever. Oh, I don't know about ever because I love Sea Salt Lavender Breeze. This is my favorite nighttime lavender scent. How about that? It's called Goodnight Moon. I'm sure if you're familiar with Rose Girls, you've heard about it. Peppermint, pink sugar type, sweet lavender, and birthday cake. So good. I'm obsessed with it. I was kind of scared about the pink sugar with the lavender and peppermint because peppermint sometimes can be super nose clearing. This blend is amazing. Never want to be without it. I'll always get it. It's so good. And lastly, no one is surprised, is my dear beloved carbs. Cookies, donuts, and bread. Yep. So good, you guys. Please try it. If you've never tried it, please, please, please try it and warm it. You'll thank me later. It's so good. All right. That, my friends, is Rose Girls / Scoopable Wax Melts. Forgive me if that was a rough cut there. I'm trying to play Tetris on my desk and move all of these scents around. Okay. Next vendor I want to mention is Lavender and Speckles. So, Lavender and Speckles quickly became one of my favorite shops because her shipping is like super duper fast. Her prices are amazing, and her scent throw is just phenomenal. It's like the trifecta here. So, Lavender and Speckles, $1.12 an ounce. $1.12 an ounce. Like, how does that even, like, is this real life? $1.12 an ounce, and it's phenomenal throw. So good. Okay. My favorite things, or my favorite scents from Lavender and Speckles. Palo Santo. She has my favorite Palo Santo of life. And anything she mixes with it is amazing. So, Palo Santo is my favorite. Any blends with Palo Santo is also my favorite, I feel like. So you're going to see a lot of that here. I love that Beth's wax is white. A, it's just super clean and pretty. And B, it does not stain your warmers. I have those little like silicone muffin, what are they called? They're always in my Amazon shop down below. So I can just pop them out, pop the wax out when it cools and it doesn't make a mess. And sometimes if you have colored wax, it stains them. Never have to worry about that with this, so love that. So Palo Santo is my favorite. She does bakery really well. Beth's also like Tiffany from Teddy B's. I feel like she's a blending genius. She just comes up with these super unique blends and works her magic, and they just come out beautiful. Blends that I wouldn't think that I would like, notes that I don't like in there. She just blends them so beautifully that you just love it, and it turns out to be amazing. So love that about Beth. Love her shop. Here we go. All right, first things first. If you watch my videos, you know how much I love this. This was like my first love from her shop. I think my very first haul I got this, and or maybe my second one. The minute I smelled it, I was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to melt this. Performed beautifully. I've been obsessed with it ever since. It is Donut Shop and Palo Santo. I think I raved about this for months and months and months, and I still do. It's amazing. Cinnamon sugar donuts blended with Palo Santo wood. The most phenomenal thing about this blend is that I don't even like cinnamon sugar donuts that much. The notes, I mean, I could take it or leave it. This blend, y'all, is, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I haven't melted this in a really long time. I don't know why. Who am I right now? But smelling this makes me want to melt it right now. It's so good. It's such a powerhouse. It's beautiful. You need this in your life. Okay. Next, I have Speckles Birthday Cake, which is probably my second favorite from her shop. Birthday cake, vanilla bean Noel. No. I forgot. These labels are wrong. It's birthday cake, Palo Santo, and a bunch of other stuff I'll put on the screen here. But just trust me when I say that if you like Palo Santo and bakery, you need this because it's amazing. My husband doesn't even like bakery, and he loves this scent. Every time I melt it, he's like, what is that? I love it. It's Palo Bakery goodness. Like, please go try it. Please run and go try all of her Palo Santo blends. If she does the Palo Santo sampler again, please do yourself a favor and just pick it up. I promise you, you'll love it. Okay, do all these have Palo Santo? Not all of them. Okay. Next up is Beach Night Cookies. Beach Nights, Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, and Sugar Cookie Royale. I love this blend, and so do a lot of other people. It's just kind of like a, if Beach Nights were a perfume, kind of. The Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds is very perfumey to me, not in a bad way. And then with Sugar Cookies, I don't know, you guys, this is just creamy bakery Beach Nights. So good. Okay. Next up, this bag is almost done. It's my last bag. When she does her pre-order on August 24th, you better believe that I'm going back in for this. Coffee, coffee, coffee. And you know what? I like coffee, but I'm not like obsessed with it or anything. This blend is so good. Strong espresso with the sweetness of buttercream and funnel cake bakery goodness. Listen, this smells good on cold. Yeah, it smells like coffee bakery, okay? When you melt this, You smell the buttercream. You smell the funnel cake. It smells like a coffee shop with fresh baked goods. It smells so good. And I feel like the bakery, you can smell the bakery just as much as the espresso, which is really hard to do because espresso is known to just like take over. And y'all, if you like coffee, please go try this. I'm telling you, you need to try this. August 24th, go try this. Okay, next is pine cones and beach nights. Roasted pine cones, vanilla birch, and beach nights. All three of these scent notes are so good from Beth. OMG, so good. Y'all, I cannot. Like, how? How is it so good? Roasted pine cones, vanilla birch, and beach nights. Like, 2 years ago, me would be like, you are not going to like this. You're going to hate this. I love it. Beautiful. It's like a fall beach nights. It's so good. Go try it. Last thing, palo bread and cake. Palo santo blended with zucchini bread, fresh baked cake, and sweet vanilla buttercream. Palo Bakery, enough said. So good, y'all. Oh my gosh, the cake and the palo. And her buttercream is really good. You can really, really smell it. All right. Lavender and Speckles, if you watch my channel, you know. Love, love, love. This was really hard to pick 5 vendors, like I said. But, oh, there were so many I could choose. And I would love to mention all of them. Maybe next I'll do like a top 10 or something. Because I feel like top 5 just isn't enough. But anyway, Salt Mountain Melts. I have literally, they're the vendor that I have not missed a pre-sale from, I don't think, all year. So I had to mention them. And great performance. Love their beach nights. Love their earthy blends. I really have loved everything. Bakery, earthy, lavender scents, anything, honestly. I've kind of gotten a lot of like wild cards from their shop, and honestly, I've loved it all. And I've also found that Salt Mountain Melt, her raspberry jam, is very similar to Vintage Chic Scents raspberry jam, which I love. Rose Girls has a raspberry jam I love. It's a true bakery raspberry jam and not a body care raspberry jam. So, also just to note, I didn't mention any shops that were going to be closing. Vintage Chic's going to be closing. Candles from the Keeping Room's closing. So I just didn't want to do that because I'm not going to recommend vendors that you're not going to be able to order from, right? So, anyway, just wanted to say that. So, I kind of just like everything from Salt Mountain. Can't really choose one specific category. Okay, so Salt Mountain Melts come out to about $1.55 an ounce. The loaves are 12 ounces for $18.60, just like this. Tubs are 8 ounces for $12.40. Souffles are 4.5 ounces for $7. Since they're like the newest vendor to me, I don't have as many scents, but that does not mean that I don't like them just as well. I do. But I like to choose scents that I'm familiar with, that I've melted, that I know perform well. And so it kind of had me limited because they're the vendor that they're the newest to me. So let's do Beach Nights first. So the first blend I have is Beach Crack. Beach Nights, Crackling Birch, Palo Santo, and Malo Fireside. Oh my gosh. The Crackling Birch, I love. And the Malo Fireside. Again, kind of like I was saying for Lavender and Speckles, it's kind of like a fall Beach Nights. Her Pine Cones and Beach Nights. This is like a fall Beach Nights. It's really, really pretty. I feel like the Palo, Crackling Birch, and Malo Fireside all complement each other very well. And just the Beach Nights blend so beautifully with it. I love this so much. I'm sad I only have one more souffle left. And then this one, Outer Banks. I love it. This is Beach Nights, Marshmallow Cake, and Sugar Cookie. This blend is so good. Oh my gosh. Beautiful Beach Nights Bakery. It's just perfection. I love it so much. Next, I have Karma Is My Boyfriend. Vanilla sandalwood, fire roasted marshmallows, and palo santo. Would you believe me if I said I hated palo santo 2 or 3 years ago? Hated it. This is kind of like, almost like a perfumey cologne vibe. Maybe it's the vanilla sandalwood, but I don't know. Something about this blend is just warm and beautiful. And I'm obsessed with it. It smells so delicious. It's gorgeous. All right, next I chose All Your Dreams in vending machines. Lavender marshmallow, frosted sugar cookies, cotton candy frosting. Y'all know Lavender Bakery has my heart. This blend is so good. Lavender marshmallow is one of my faves. I melted this in my kid's room, and then the next day I melted it in mine. It's been a while since I've melted it because this is the last like tub I have, so I'm trying to like save it. Hopefully she brings it back soon so I can pick up a backup. Is anybody else like that? You don't even, I mean, this is a tub, so it's quite a bit, but like if you don't have a backup, you won't melt it until you get one. Just me? Y'all like that too? Let me know down below. Okay, the last one here, raspberry pretzel crunch cake. Sweet and salty, which is soft pretzel, sugar cookies, sweet buttery dough, and vanilla frosted cake, and raspberry jam. So I got this one, I think before I knew how much I loved her raspberry jam. This blend is just, it surprised me. So good. You get the pretzel, you get the raspberry jam, and then those bakery elements just give it, just elevate it. It's just, it's so good. Love it. Okay. So that's everything I chose from Salt Melting Melt. That's everything I have to share with you today. I know that was a lot of information. That was a lot of scents. I'm blabbering 90 miles an hour trying to get through this video. If you're still here, you deserve an award. So thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for listening to my rambling thoughts and my favorite scents from my top 5 vendors. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. If so, I'll try to do more things like this, like favorite fall scents from my favorite vendors or things like that. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in seeing. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Again, I apologize that this was such a long video. Hey y'all, so I totally blanked when I was filming this video. I guess I was just so excited about it. And I forgot to even tag. So like we wanted to create a tag so that this would like filter through the wax community and we could hear everybody's thoughts, everybody's favorite vendors, everybody's favorite scents, because everybody's different. And I love, you know, just hearing what other people have to say about the same different scents or vendors. So with that being said, I'm so sorry that I forgot to mention this in my video. So I had to just insert a clip here. So hopefully it's not too odd. I want to tag Martha from Martha's Fragrance Corner. Martha is a dear friend of mine. I just love her. I love watching her videos, hearing her thoughts, and seeing her excitement. And I want to tag Steph from the Scented Gemini. I know she's starting nurse practitioner school, so she may not have time to do it. But Steph, if you do have time, I would love to hear favorite vendors and your thoughts. And then I want to tag Nisi from Nisi Loves Scents. I love her videos. I love her sweet cameos from her son. And I love hearing her thoughts as well. So ladies, if you would please do your top 5 vendors, your top scents from your 5 vendors, favorite scent categories from these vendors, and why they're your favorite. I will put the questions in my description box below. I will also put YouTube channels of the sweet ladies I tagged down below. If you want to just do this and you don't want to wait to be tagged, please go ahead and participate. Would love to see it. Love to hear your thoughts, and I'm so excited to watch all of your videos. So now back to previous me from the video. Sorry that I totally forgot to tag people. I will link Tara's video down below, so please, if you haven't already checked her video out, please go and watch her video. Her channel is great. I love hearing her thoughts, so you guys go show her channel some love. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, or weekend, and I'll see you all in my next video very soon. Bye.